Hey, beautiful Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing super amazing. Let's get into your messages, Sagittarius. Saggy. What about Sag, Spirit? What about Sag? What about Sag? Ooh. Well, someone's feeling like a fool for putting you in a competition. Somebody is actually angry that this tower has occurred. Why? Because maybe they made the wrong decision or they're being judged for it. Let's see what's going on. Well, maybe they're reaping what they've sown with this third party. It seems to be that this person, I don't know what, they're under judgment, they're under punishment. Maybe somebody judged you, I don't know. Did somebody try, they regret sabotaging? Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they regret leaving you out in the cold, Sag. Well, they missed out on an Empress. They're in pain, all right. You think that this person isn't feeling the pain of losing you? They are. Feeling foolish that they sabotaged this, Sag. Well, seems like they're in a very unstable situation right now. With this other lover, they seem to be in a very unstable situation. It's almost like jeez. I don't know if they're financially unstable or they're experiencing a lot of financial instability. It's like this person acted like they didn't care about you. They acted like they're putting on a performance. They're putting on an act. It's like they were acting as if they didn't care about you. But trust me, they're feeling the pain, the loss of you. Well, they think you're selfish to have built something very solid for yourself. They think that you're selfish because you have, like, you're building an empire, or you're building something, laying a solid foundation for yourself. It's like they think you're, they think that you're being selfish somehow. That you don't care about them, that they're playing the victim. Give me a break. So they're mad because they think, like, whatever you're building, so maybe you became self-employed, or you're doing something for yourself now. Someone over here is thinking you're very selfish, that you don't care about them. All you care about is yourself and what you're building. Well, they're being really immature. It's because you're getting a lot of attention, you're getting success, and maybe you're doing stuff, maybe you're getting some success in your family or with your business or something. Maybe some of you have become self-employed, and it seems like your family, your unit is winning. Someone else is jealous of that because they could be like, oh, you're so selfish, you know. And maybe you need to be. Maybe you need to be selfish, Sagittarius. Like, they're mad because they're unstable. They're in an unstable situation, and it seems like they're saying things about you like you're selfish, you're arrogant, because you are just focused in on your family and your success and your business. Whatever. You know, they're going to talk regardless, so you may as well please yourself. Sagittarius, I've just come to understand that it really doesn't matter what you do and what you don't do. You're always going to have haters. You're going to always have people who disagree with you, who don't like you, who think you're selfish. You know, they think that you're this if you don't do that, and they think that you're this if you do that. So you can't please all the people all the time. So you may as well please yourself and do what makes you feel happy, because you can't make everybody happy with you. And this person is like, oh, Sagittarius is so selfish. They only care about themselves. They only care about their family. They only care about them. Well, let me tell you, you get a lot of respect, okay? You get a lot of respect. You have a lot of respect here. But it seems like someone is really disgruntled because you're getting this attention. They're disgruntled because maybe you're not doing it with them. Maybe you're doing it for yourself, or maybe you're doing it with, you know, other people in your family that you're close to. Well, I don't blame you if you don't want to work with these people, because they're too busy talking behind your back anyway. So why would you want to work with them? So it is not selfish, Sagittarius, just so you know, to not want to work with certain individuals, okay? There's nothing selfish about that. Even though they want you to think, you know, maybe they think the world evolves all around them, you know what I mean? Like, you're fair, and you're honest, and you're trustworthy. You've been fair. You've been fair. Maybe they think the whole world's supposed to revolve around them, and maybe you gotta cater to them in order to make them feel good, or make them feel happy, or make them feel a certain way. But you've been fair, okay? You've been just, you've been fair, you've been honest. And maybe they're disgruntled because you cut them out, or they feel like you've cut them out. But let me tell you, they deserve to be where they are, because look at their victim mentality. I can't stand it. It's like they've been competing with you. They've been jealous of you. So why would you want to work with people who are doing that to you? It's like they're proclaiming they're the wounded one, they're the one who got betrayed, and they've self-sabotaged is what they've done. They've self-sabotaged, and if they got the chance, I'm sure that they would come around and sabotage you. So maybe you're not working with certain individuals, okay? Maybe you're not working with those individuals anymore, so they're mad at you. And they think you're selfish, but it's them who's the selfish one. It shows you've been fair. It says you've been fair. But they think it's unfair because the whole world is supposed to evolve around them. And if it isn't evolved around them, then you're the selfish one. It's a lie. It's because they're jealous and envious and they're competing with you. It doesn't matter. They think that they're being very immature. That's their own damn baggage. You know, it's not meant for you to carry. That's their own baggage. You're not meant to carry it. And it isn't selfish to not sit there and carry their weight. You know, let them carry their own weight. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I've got all this wrong. This is happening. That's happening. Everything is wrong here. Sagittarius is being so selfish. I'm left, you know, it's their own weight. They can carry their own weight. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Sagittarius is so selfish and I'm over here carrying all this weight, and Sagittarius is over here living a happy life while I'm over here struggling, and it's not fair that Sagittarius, well, look, if they hadn't mouthed you off, maybe, if they were a nice person, maybe you would work with them. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They feel bound. And they think that you're bound to them. Well, you're not. It's because they're stuck. Look, that one feels bound. Okay. Well, maybe if they weren't, they're bound to their pain and suffering. They're bound to their pain and their suffering? What the hell? How dramatic. That's pretty melodramatic. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything's got to be your fault, Sagittarius. Their life is your fault. Everything is your fault. They're just looking for a scapegoat. That's what they're looking for. It's like they need someone to blame for their own life and their own mistakes. And they need someone, and it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's friends, family, or lovers. They need someone to blame for their mistakes. And you're not going to be the blame anymore. You're not going to be the scapegoat anymore. Now they got to carry their own weight. They're playing the wounded warrior here. Oh, Sagittarius is ignoring me. Sagittarius rejected me. No, they didn't. They self-sabotaged. Like it shows, you were very fair, very loving. You have a positive energy. What can I say? You've learned your lessons. You know what I'm saying? And now they got to learn theirs. You moved on. Like I said, you're moving ahead, making a lot of progress too. So they're feeling pretty defensive, okay? That's what they're doing. They're feeling defensive. Because they see you winning, they see you getting ahead, they see you moving on at a fast rate. You know what I'm saying? You could be having interactions or just communicating with the people in your soul tribe here or your little group of people that you like to associate with. Well, that's on them. Okay? They're being melodramatic. I'm sorry, but they are. This is a poor me who is playing the wounded warrior, who has been playing mind games with you, maybe laying guilt trips on you. You know, they want to make it seem like to other people, and they could be telling other people that you're very arrogant, you're very selfish, you only care about yourself. It's a guilt trip. It's a mind game for you to feel sorry for them somehow, or to let other people feel sorry for them. But the thing is, they're talking out their ear because, I mean, they're being really melodramatic. I'm sorry. It's manipulative. I'm telling you. Okay? And it's reason to, they're trying to make you worry, Sag. It's like, you know, so that the world's got to evolve around them, right? It's, but they're the ones who will say that it's you being the selfish one, when that's just because you're not playing their game anymore, and you're not catering to them, and their whims. They got themselves where they are. They got themselves where they are. It's just like, I don't know, Sagittarius. I don't really like how this person is trying to lay some kind of guilt trip on you. Like, I wouldn't even bother with it. Like, they're saying maybe they're going through something, right? But they're keeping it to themselves. If they're keeping it to themselves, then how are you supposed to do anything about it? If they're not telling you, there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe they think you're a miracle worker, Sag, and that you should be able to fix their lives for them or something, but you're not, you're not going to kiss their butt to talk to you, or if they can't tell you what's going on, you can't fix something you don't know about. So they're going through a lot. Someone is going through a lot. okay? And they think that you are being the selfish one because you're not, you don't, they think that you don't care. They think you don't care what they're going through, but the thing is that you do care. It's just like you're not gonna stop your life for them to cater to them anymore. The world does not evolve around their pain, their suffering. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own sufferings, their own pain. It's just you're not going to drop what you're doing in order to satisfy whatever they're going through anymore. Where before you used to. And they don't like it. And they're thinking, well, I'm having all these troubles and I'm having all these woes. And you're in a position maybe where you could help them, but maybe if they weren't so ignorant to you, maybe you would have. Quite honestly. Take care.